Are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Game 6 is here, guys. You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you with the NBA Finals Showdown DFS edition. If you guys are new, please hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, because if you're looking for NBA content, guys, we got Summer League in 2 weeks. So we ain't over. This might be the end of Boston, but NBA DFS is not over. We got Summer League in 2 weeks. I'll be cranking out those videos, and you guys already know I do every single sport, guys. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, and you also get to see this face right here. This is Schroeder Skywalker. He's stopping in for the NBA videos, which is rare. Normally he's after we do our MLB video like we did. Check that one out too for the early slate. He normally just crashes, but he loves you guys and he loves to hang out and give his input. So, and if you're returning and you haven't subscribed yet, Schroeder, what are they doing? Are they out of their minds? Hit that subscribe button. You guys have been killing it. Thank you so much. And without further ado, before we start talking smack, let's start the show. All right, so here we are. Game 6. Warriors won at home as predicted. They're a very tough team to beat at home. Guys, if you bet sports wagering, if you bet against the Warriors at home, I'm going to leave the ticker down here for you called 1-800-GAMBLER. That's not me being a homer. That's just facts. Do not bet against Golden State at home. 1-800-GAMBLER, guys. Go get some help. My goodness, don't do that. I could say the same thing about Boston. Boston's pretty tough at home because we're going to game 6 now. It's going back to Boston. This should be a good one, guys. So let's bring it up. Go Warriors. And if you're a Boston fan, best of luck to you. May the best team win. No hatred here towards Boston or its players, because you know what? Here in the Bay, man, we keep it classy. It ain't nothing personal. It's just may the best team win. All right, so check your DraftKings too. There's a lot of free vouchers out there. DraftKings run a free contest, so make sure you see if you got those free tickets, man. $25,000 prize pool. So make sure you guys check it out. All right, so game 6. Let's start off with Golden State. We'll start off with the visiting team here. Up 3-2. Boston, it's lose or stay home. All right. Seth Curry. Interesting here. Steph Curry. Game 5. 7 for 22 from the field. When has he ever been 0 for from three-point land? He was 0 for 9 from three-point land. Got 36 fantasy points. And they still squeaked it out. Thank goodness we have Anthony Wiggins. Otherwise, Boston would have ran away with it. So, yeah, I don't see Steph dudding 2 games in a row. Normally, game 6, Steph really isn't that good. But I got to make an exception here because coming off a 0 for 9 3-point shooting game, 7 for 22 from the floor, I guess that's not too bad. But, I mean, we're talking about one of the best shooters of all time. So, he's priced at 11.6 for utility. He's in play. Aaron Wiggins, man, MVP. If the Warriors win it, and if he doesn't get the MVP of the finals, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. This man's been playing like I'm so glad we got him. I'm so glad we got him. Wiggins has not been playing like this ever in his life, right? We've been bitching about him all year when we play DFS. Like fuck, I don't want to play Wiggins, but now we do, right? He's 8.2K. 12 for 23. He shot the ball 23 times last game. That's great to see. 0 for 6 for threes, but at least he shot 23. He got 13 rebounds. He's crashing the boards the last 2 games. 2 assists, 1 block, 1 steal. 50 fantasy points, guys. 26 real life points. I got to think the Wiggins train keeps going here, guys. And then for those of you that aren't familiar with Klay Thompson in game 6, Google it. Klay Thompson is legendary for game 6s. If we look back at his game log, this is just the game 6 against Memphis. got a 51. He does this every single season. I can't go back to any more because that's the furthest the Warriors have been pushed throughout the whole playoffs this year. Was Memphis took him 6 games. Other than that, it's been 5 or less. So game 6, Klay Thompson, on average, we're talking is like 50 fantasy point Klay Thompson. I recommend you put Klay in your captain spot. Game 6 Klay is a real thing. Look for all the starters too, including Boston, since their back's up against the wall. I would expect like Tatum and all them, but we'll get to them, that they're not coming off the floor tomorrow. But man, I'm really starting to think they might be exhausted. They've had some tough series, man. That one against Miami was brutal. But yeah, game 6, Klay Thompson, get him in there, guys. He is 7.6K and he's not expensive. Draymond's going to be Draymond, right? Draymond's out there to stir it up the pot. He's out there to get it under their skin. He's been doing a great job of it. But at any point, he can get a triple-double. He's never known for scoring points. He's known for his rebounds, his assists, especially his assists and rebounds. He might get a block, a steal. He got 8 real-life points last game, which is high for him. Got 26 fantasy points. He's 7K, went up for $400. Kevin Looney, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like 17 minutes last game, 6.2K. I think that's a pass for me. I think Kevin Looney's a pass. I think Jordan Poole's a pass. His minutes have gone way down. He went from 21 to 14 minutes. Unless this game blows out, which it could, in all honesty, either Golden State's going to blow them out or Boston's going to blow them out. I mean, if Golden State's down by a lot by the end of that third quarter, I'm going to think they're going to throw in that white flag, save their energy for game 7 at home. If that's the case, if you want to play that scenario, I think Jordan Poole's firmly in play because he'll be out there in garbage time. Otto Porter Jr. has been starting, but man, it's a trap. Admiral Akbar says it's a trap. 15, 14 minutes in the last 2 starts, man. 4 and 6 fantasy points. No, thank you. I'll pass. Gary Payton, however, he's only 4-2. He played 26 minutes last game. They needed his defense out there. I think they're going to go back to the well here. 27 fantasy points. They're going to need his defense. 5 rebounds, 3 steals. That's pretty damn good. 27 fantasy points, 15 real-life points. Now, normally he gets about 5 to 7. Like, that's what Gary Payton gets. He's out there for his defense. But if we're going to get 26, 25 minutes of Gary Payton at 4-2, sign me up. That just allows you to get to everybody. And that's about as low as I'll go for Golden State. Belicia, even if the game blows out, like he'll probably get 11 minutes, right? If it blows out. Iguodala, I got excited for a minute because they threw him out there, but they took him right back out. He only played 4 minutes. Got 3 fantasy points in 4 minutes. I mean, shit. Kuminga's just not getting. And it's funny, we got Kuminga in the deal too with Wiggins. So we came up on that one, I'd say, huh? But yeah, only in a big blowout would Kuminga play like that whole fourth quarter. Moody, Damian Lee, like these guys. If you think it's going to blow out, these guys would be in play. Other than that, I wouldn't bank on it. I would never play for a blowout situation because I do three lineups for DraftKings and FanDuel that I do share with the DFS club, which we'll get to right now. Because before we get into Boston, guys, you guys want to join the DFS club, go to dfsclub.com, guys. Let me bring it up here for you. Again, basketball is not over by any means. In 2 weeks, first week of July, we're going to have NBA Summer League, guys. And that's when the money really starts coming in. Summer League's always been a cash cow, man. Check it out, dfsclub.com. 2 providers in one, DFS Space, myself, Skywalker DFS. You get every single sport. Come play some MLB with us this summer. Some PGA, some NASCAR, some tennis, some UFC, EuroLeague basketball, USFL, everything, guys. WNBA. All you got to do is click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, and then just pick your plans, guys. We do prize picks, sports wagering, of course, DFS. We're the cheapest in the industry. That's for damn sure. Bronze, silver, gold plans. Everything's the same. You get everything I just mentioned. The only difference is the more you pay up, the more you save. Silver and gold plans are always the most popular. We have over 400 plus members. Guys, stop losing, for crying out loud. We already shipped one milli maker. Shout out to the club, man. They got one already. Stop losing. Start winning. Come join us, guys, the DFS club. Click join now. Make sure you click my logo, Skywalker DFS. Pick your plans, and you are in, just like that. If you have any questions, email me, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com, and I got you, man. All right, so let's go back to the slate here. Let's look at Boston. So you got to figure these guys are going to play big minutes. Some of them, like Tatum, are not going to come off the floor. Especially if this game stays close, I would imagine 45-plus minutes for Tatum. He played 44 and 43 minutes in his last two. This kid's got to be exhausted. His shoulder's been bugging him, but still getting it done, man. 47, 54 in his last two. 5 for 9 from three. They're going to need him shooting those threes, man, to keep him close. Believe it or not, I mean, that's the difference maker. Jason Tatum has to be hitting his threes. He does everything else, but if you guys notice, when they're down, when they start to come back, it's because Tatum's hitting three-pointers. Jaylen Brown starts off every game hot. He does. And then he simmers off. He starts to just fade away. But 44 minutes last game, he's another Boston Celtic that I think does not leave the floor tomorrow. So I would definitely go more Boston heavy than Golden State heavy on this slate. What's his price tag? 9.8K. That's a little much, but I mean, you got Marcus Smart as the next option at 8K. He'll play about he'll probably split. Well, not split, but he's probably going to make way for Derek White, who's been not too good this series. But at home, Marcus Smart plays a lot better. That I will say. So I think Marcus Smart coming back home, getting 40-plus minutes looks pretty good at 8K, man. I'd probably rather go there than maybe Jaylen Brown. It's just because he plays so much better at home. Robert Williams, man, this is it. I would imagine another 30-minute game from Robert Williams. Easily. He's looking a lot better out there. He's only 6.8K utility spot. He makes for a fine captain. 23, 34, 34 fantasy points in his last three. One of the best shot blockers I've seen. And that's saying a lot because he's a kid, man. He's a kid. So he didn't get any blocks last game, surprisingly, but he got, 2 assists, 8 rebounds, 4 for 5 from the field. He doesn't really shoot. He just does a bunch of putbacks. But, yeah, give me 30-plus minute Robert Williams. He'll be splitting the minutes with Al Horford, man. Al Horford at home. I mean, you gotta think Al Horford's going to show out. Now, his price has gone way down. He's only 6'6" now. He went 2 for 3 from 3 from 6 from the field. He just doesn't shoot the ball. He gets rebounds, 9 rebounds, got 1 assist last game, 9 points. Al Horford, for him to really break the slate, man, we got to see the old Al Horford. We got to see Al Horford play close to 40 minutes, hit those threes, take a hell of a lot more than 6 shots. But we'll see, man. He's in play, though. I would not rule him out. He's definitely in play. Then it gets dicey. Then it gets real dicey. Derek White, I mean, not a good series for him at all. He hasn't had a good game at all. Game 1 was a 28, then a 25. That's decent, but he's still 6K, so it's not like he's, very cheap. And you got to figure, too, he's going to take a hit if, Tatum, Brown, especially if Robert Williams gets more minutes. Marcus Smart gets more minutes. Derek White's going to take a hit. Grant Williams is Grant Williams, man. He's 3'8". Decent punt play here. He'll get anywhere probably get 15 minutes. Unless somebody gets injured, like if Robert Williams hurts his knee again, something like that, then he might stay out there. Other than that, Peyton Pritchard, Tice, these guys are not even in the conversation. So let's bring both teams back up. Let's take a look here at kind of lineup construction here. So captain, I'm going to go game 6, Klay Thompson. I think he's going to be on the optimal as captain. And then I'm going to go more probably Boston heavy, right? Jason Tatum, I'd probably go over Steph Curry today. I think you choose one or the other. I'm going to go Marcus Smart. I'm going to go Gary Payton because I think Gary Payton, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, Steve Kerr. Don't fix it if it ain't broke. So you still got 7-6 left. So you can go Al Horford, and that still leaves you with 8-6. So you can still put in Wiggins, Draymond, Robert Williams. So getting Klay Thompson at captain, used to with Tatum, Smart, Payton, and Horford. Or you take Horford out, you go Wiggins. That leaves you with 7K left over. You can still play Draymond. You can play Robert Williams. I mean, putting Klay Thompson at captain, guys, looks really good to me. 11-4 at captain. Looks great. But this is fading, mind you. This is fading Steph Curry. Now, if we want to add Steph Curry to the mix, we're looking at 5-2. That's not that much. But you put in Gary Payton. Now we're up to 5-8, and you still got to fill in 2 spots. And I really don't like taking chances with too many players. Maybe one player. So I think you got to make some tough choices. Klay Thompson or Steph Curry. Because I really don't want to take a chance on Iguodala, Belichick, and pray for a freaking blowout. Grant Williams in case Robert Williams gets hurt, right? Otto Porter's been awful. Jordan Poole, only if the game blows out, 5-8. I mean, so it's really tough. Unless you do something, maybe we do for captain, let's go Robert Williams. Maybe then we can fit more. Like let's see what happens here. So Robert Williams at captain, Curry, Tatum. Curry, Tatum. Now we're at 5-6. See, it's still not too good. And I'm not fading game 6, Klay Thompson. Not going to do it. Gary Payton, 4-2. That leaves you with 5-2 left over. The highest you can go up from here is Otto Porter. I mean, you could. If Otto Porter decides to wake up, he's just not doing it. He's just not doing it, man. So all depends on how you want to build your lines. My captain, guys, my favorite captain, I don't normally say this, but this is, you guys have been killing it with the views, with the likes, with the comments, with the subs, with the memberships, the DFS club. My captain tomorrow is going to be Klay Thompson on DraftKings. I'm going to have 100% Klay. Game 6, Klay Thompson. Look it up, guys. That's not being a homer. That's just me telling you how it is. I don't give a damn about – I do want my Warriors to win, but when my money's on the line, I want to win some damn money. That's the bottom line, guys. We're in this to win money. We're not in this to just sit back and be a spectator. We're in this to win some money. So DFS sometimes will have you rooting against your own team. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to do it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for rolling with me. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. You guys have been killing it with the comments. Keep up the comments, guys. YouTube loves that and the algorithms. Because this ain't it for NBA, guys. We got NBA Summer League, and then before you know it, the regular season will be right back. NFL will be right back. First week of September, NFL will be right back. So this is one of my favorite times of the year, guys. So dfsclub.com. Click join now. Click my logo. Pick your plans, and you're in. It's that simple. Over 400 plus members. If you have any questions, email me, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com. Let's go, Warriors. Let's get it done. If not, I'm going to game 7. I don't care what price I got to pay. There ain't no way in hell I'm missing a game 7 in the NBA Finals at home. So it'd be a win-win for me either way. Because, I mean, going to a game 7 NBA Finals is almost a once-in-a-lifetime experience. But we get so many NBA Finals here in Golden State. It's, it's ridiculous. But I know I'm talking shit, but, that's part of the fun. I love you guys. God bless you. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. I'm Gabriel Skywalker. We'll see you guys. Let's go, Warriors. And I'm out. Take care.